All right, here I go. The real Mr. Fix It. I fixed my bike. Um, it was running before, but now it's running better. Let's go ahead and start this baby. Let's go ahead and hold this down here. I'm gonna have to put the phone down for a minute, so bear with me. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Runs good. Yeah. I'm gonna cut that off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my life story here. And take a seat, relax. Oh man. All right. Tools everywhere all the time. It's me. Okay. Let me fix myself up. All right. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Let me see. Can I see my head from over here? I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Whatever. I was as a young baby or whatever like that. Baby. As a young baby, they moved me from Chicago, Illinois to New York. Then I was given up for adoption. After I was given up for adoption, I spent a whole bunch of time in homeless shelters. Not homeless shelters, foster houses, like orphan stuff. Foster houses, back and forth from foster house to foster house to foster house. Why? Because each foster house, they kept beating me. So I kept, in school with bruises and beat up and whatnot like that. I remember all sorts of stuff, being forced to kneel down on a 2x4 with thumbtacks on them, and I was beat a whole bunch, and it was just hell. Whipped a lot, and I was stabbed through my hand with a pencil through one of them, one of the foster parents at one time. So we went from foster house to foster house to foster house to foster house. So after a while, I was adopted. I was adopted by Peter Adorno. I had two sisters with me. I was always locked in the room. I overheard them say that they wanted the two girls and not the boy, because they already had two boys. They had a grown boy and a teenage boy, and they had a young toddler boy. They didn't want another boy. So they said because there was my sisters, I came along with the package. So they really wanted the girls, so they took me along with them. Push come to shove, I was locked in a room for years and never celebrated any birthdays or anything like that. I was beat a lot, left and right, locked in a room a lot. I would run away. I would climb out the window and off the rooftop and jump off the first story rooftop and run through the woods and take off for days. After a while, the whole family split up because my adopted father, he went turning around and he started sexually molesting my sisters. A whole lot of stuff went down and everything. He was locked up for a while, and then he came back all of a sudden. He came back. He did not move in the house, and he I don't know, ended up with me, and the girls and the other two boys went with the adopted mother. So they went to Jersey, whatever. They had good life and everything like that, whatever they did. But I went with this drunk guy as my adopted father, and he used to beat me all the time and abuse me and beat the shit out of me. So one day when I got older, I fought back. So being that I fought back, I got kicked out. I was kicked out outside. I had a set of boxers and a t-shirt on, and it was snowing outside in Long Island, New York. I was stuck outside. I turned around and I don't know, I went through somebody's stuff, their garage, and I found some clothes to put on. I put the clothes on. After that, I turned around, I ran around eating out of dumpsters and hustling to trying to get money to eat and whatnot, begging and stuff like that. So I survived. One day I turned around and I was picking my hand in a dumpster, and this black dude says, he's standing on the corner, he says, "Hey kid, come over here, bring this to that guy, and then bring me back my money." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I went and I did that. I came back with his money. The guy gave me $10 and said, "Go to the Chinese food place and go get something to eat." All right, thank you very much. I ran to the Chinese food place and I went and got me something to eat. I saw the egg rolls. I got one egg roll. They were $1. And I put the rest of the money in my pocket and I ran back to him with my egg roll in my hand, eating my egg roll. And he said, "Hey, don't tell me they gave you that egg roll for your $10. I said, "No, I see it this way. I got $9 left. The egg roll cost me $1. I got 9 more days. I don't have to stick my hand in that dumpster." The guy liked me. The guy had me run his packages back and forth, his little drugs back and forth, and then he took me home. He took me home and he clothed me, and he took me shopping the next day. He clothed me, I bathed and everything like that, and he took care of me for a while. By the time I was 13 years old, I was running his whole operation, driving around in a Mercedes Benz. Yes, I did that. So after a while, he ended up getting caught, getting in trouble. So I was on my own. I did not deal drugs on my own. I ran around with fools and this, that, and the other, doing dumb things. Yes, I have a criminal record. My friends were inside a house and they were about to burn down the house. They were trying to see if the insulation would catch on fire in the house, and I said, "I don't want anything to do with this," and I walked away. 9 months later, I was working at a mechanic shop called Performance Z Shop, and the detectives came and arrested me. They came and asked me, "Do you know James Stitchy and these other guys?" I said, "Yeah, I know them guys." They said, "Do you know about that house fire and this, that?" And I said, "Yeah, I know about that house fire. I could tell you." Well, I told them the truth. I still got arrested. The other kids had families, and the families were able to afford lawyers. I didn't have no family. I was on my own. I was sleeping in a mechanic shop while I was working there. The boss liked me. So push come to shove, yeah, I was cleaning the mechanic shop and he was teaching me stuff. You know, I was learning automotive technician. Push come to shove, I did some time. I got out of jail on probation and I ran around for a while. I violated my probation. I was a young kid. Didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know right from wrong. Nobody taught me. So that's how I learned right from wrong, by doing the wrong thing, and I got handcuffs on me. Push come to shove, I got out for a while. Things were good here and there, and my friend turned around and comes to me and says that his mom wants me to fix his brakes, her brakes on her car. So I said, "Okay, I'll fix the brakes. How much you gonna give me?" He said, "I give you this much." I said, "Okay, fine, no problem." So I went ahead and I changed the brakes on the car. After I changed the brakes on the car, they said, "Oh, we got to go to the bodega." This was in Brooklyn. "We got to go to the store to break this $100 bill so we could pay you your money." I said, "Okay, cool." He said, "You want to drive?" I said, "Fine, I'll drive." No, I didn't have a license. So I turned around and I jumped in the car and I drove. Yes, we drove around left and right, here and there, and we ended up at some bodega. I'm sitting inside the car relaxing. These guys they're inside the car, and they're inside the bodega. A bodega is like a deli. They're inside the bodega. In New York, they call them bodegas. And they get into a fight with the guy over the counter over $7 change. The guy didn't give him back $7 proper change. So they turned around. I didn't know this though. So they turned around and they jumped over the counter and beat him up and took the $7. Yeah, these three black guys. It doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter. So push come to shove, they turned around. Push come to shove, they turned around and ran back into the car and said, "Get out of here, get out of here." I said, "Okay, no problem. Where are we going?" I stopped at the red light and said, "No, no, go." And then all of a sudden we saw a cop with his lights on. All the kids started begging, "Hey, come on, hurry up, go, 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 go. I'm on probation, man." All these kids. So I said, "You know what? I'm going to take off for you guys." So I took off. I stopped the car briefly in the middle of the road out of nowhere, and all the kids scattered out of the car. The fat kid got caught. I took off of the car and then I turned around and I crashed. I got out, I ran, I jumped onto a rooftop. I ran up a fire escape and jumped onto a rooftop. I was up there for a half an hour. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a cop comes up and he says, "There he is." And I went to jail. 3 years in prison. Yes, sir. For that, I didn't do anything. So I didn't have a lawyer, couldn't afford a lawyer. So of course I was railroaded in the court. The court systems out here railroad you 24/7 when you don't have any kind of lawyers or anything like that to protect you, to help you. So turn around, I got out. I got out after 3 years. I didn't snitch on my buddies or nothing like that, my guys that the black guys I was with or anything. So I had a lot more respect in Brooklyn. They started calling me Sage, man of power. Why? Because I found jobs right away and I was always getting money. I was always doing things. Push come to shove. That's at the time that I became a Nieta. Push come to shove, I was president of Nieta chapter. It's a Puerto Rican gang. Push come to shove, I got out of prison. I was in the streets and everything like that, and I ran my own chapter of Long Island and Brooklyn. I ran a big crew of gang members. We did a whole bunch of dumb stuff. Yes, we did a whole bunch of dumb stuff, hanging out, running around, doing dumb stuff. Yeah, I smoked weed. I smoked a lot of it. Don't smoke no more. So I did all sorts of drugs. It doesn't matter. I don't do it anymore. Haven't done them for 4 years now. I don't want them. I don't care about them. I passed that stage long time ago. I live totally different from a lot of people out there. So all you people that grew up with your mommies and daddies and all this, that, and the other, I didn't grow up like that. I don't know what it is to have mommies and daddies and everything. I didn't know what it is to have love. I was searching for love. So push come to shove, I met this black girl, Elonda. This one here, I'm gonna cover the tattoo, which as soon as I can. So she turns around. I'm with her for a while and everything, and she likes to drink and likes to fight and everything like that. I don't like doing that. So I kept getting arrested for some dumb shit here and there, and then I ended up going to prison for my 20 minutes of fame as a crack dealer. Yes, let me explain. I was working as an auto mechanic in mobile repair shop. It was a gas station as well. I was working as an automotive technician. Push come to shove, I'm outside in my uniform, headed on my way to work. I'm walking to work. It wasn't that far away from I like to walk. I like to work out. I used to jog 7 miles to school every day, or rollerblade with my friends, or ride bikes. We go there and go home. That's 14 miles a day we used to do every single day. After that, plus after football, I played baseball. We did all of that stuff. So push come to shove, this pretty white girl asked me with blonde hair, dirty blonde hair. She asked me, "Hey, where do I go get some crack?" I said, "Well, honestly, down there, down that block over there, they're all the crackheads hang out over there. I know they got to be crack over there." So she said, "Okay, thank you." So she took off and went over there to get the drugs. I walked away, and I was walking towards my job when all of a sudden detectives came out and jumped on me. I was aiding and abetting, steering, or what steering it's called. So they turned around and locked me up for crack sales steering. I did another 3 years in prison. I got out of prison. I did really good for a long time. 17 years I did not get arrested. I worked every single day. I went through all different sorts of fields, carpentry work, construction work, electrician work, plumbing work, framing, everything. I learned all sorts of things. I gained my 5 college degrees and 27 certifications. I was really intent on educating myself. I stayed 17 years out of jail. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a year and a half ago, about a year and 2 months ago, I'm doing work on a customer's house. I did a lot of work, and they paid me in a check. I never really accept checks, but they paid me in a check. Being that I had a bank account by that time, I said, okay, cool, I'll just go to the bank and cash the check. So I turned around and I did all the work, which all was okay, and they paid me in a check. And then I went over there with the check to cash a check, and all of a sudden the cops showed up, and now I'm getting arrested. I didn't know they were fake checks. I didn't know the customer's name because their signature was so sloppy. Terrible thing. I learned my lesson. Always get the customer to fill out the form sheets and sign the contracts. I didn't do that before. I'm doing that now. So I did 1 year in jail. Yes, 1 year in jail, and now they put me on a couple of years of probation. So I'm out of here on probation now. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I don't even drink soda or juice. I drink water all the time. I love it. I work out and jog it. Pardon me. I work out and jog every single day. I do all sorts of stuff, working out and everything. Yes, back in the old days when I was running around acting fool, I did drugs and acted fool. But I grew up and learned my lesson after that second, third year prison term, when with that crack sale junk that I didn't even do, and I learned my lesson. I didn't do anything ever since. I messed around a little bit with weed a lot, a lot. You know what I mean? Shoot, all the way until I got locked up for driving with a suspended license. Yes, I own a business. I drive trucks here and there. I don't have a license. They took it away because I kept getting tickets and I didn't pay it. Well, now since I've been out of prison for about these 2 months, I haven't drove at all, and I don't plan on driving. I have a truck. There's my truck. I have workers every day that come here to pick me up, and they drive the truck. They have a license. I have a motorcycle. Yes, I love my motorcycle. I love my motorcycle more than anything. You know, when I don't ride around, it's my hobby. I take it apart, I fix it, I modify it, I paint the body work, I do airbrush work, make nice designs on it and everything, and then I'll turn around and sell it and get another one. So what? God is good. You know what I mean? I've been saved for many years. Let's say about 15 years now. I've been saved. I was baptized in Brooklyn Tabernacle Church, and I did prison time, and I brought a lot of people, jail time. I had brought a lot of people closer to the Lord. People that really had no hope for anything else. I did a lot of good. Now I'm out of prison. I've been doing a lot of evangelistic work. I've been the leader to the children ministries in my church. I donate a lot of money here and there. I'm making good money. I'm doing what I do. I build houses. I fix things. I'm the real Mr. Fix It. I fix everything from motorcycles, cars, dirt bikes, electronics, computers, cell phones. I do electrical work on houses and commercial and residential. I do plumbing work, commercial, residential. I build everything from the concrete all the way to the roof on everything, commercial and residential. Yes, I am extremely talented. I write poetry. What do you call it? I can draw. I can draw very well. Shoot, I am extremely smart. I have a high IQ. I am not a dummy. You know, I'm not a jailbird or anything like that. I'm not the guy to go back and forth to jail all the time. Just stupid stuff has happened to me in the past because I hung out with stupid people, stupid friends. Do I have friends now? No. I do not have friends at all. I will not keep them. I will not be influenced or asked to, oh, come help me this or do that. And look, I will not do any of that. I want a wife, a good wife, a girlfriend, so I can take care of and be with. I don't really need my woman to work. I can take care of us. You know, I don't make $1 million a month or anything like that, but I make enough to get by so we can live good. I rent out. I'm going to be renting out a good house right now. I'm staying at the pastor's house. Why the pastor's house? Because I'm fixing his house while I'm staying here. He needs a lot of work done. So I might as well. I'm not paying any rent, you know. But the second I turn around and get a female that wants to be with me, that wants to come out here and visit me, I will turn around and go rent the house. I already have my contractor guy who gives me jobs. He's going to be renting me out a 3-bedroom house in Griffin. It's all brand new. I know it's brand new because I built the house. Yes. So, am I violent? No. Can I be? Yes. I know how to fight really well. I know how to handle myself, but I'm not a violent person. I don't want to fight. I try to talk things out first. If I got to argue with you, you know, if you being my girlfriend, my wife, I got to argue and fight with you about things, I'd rather not even be with you then. I'd rather just talk things out. I don't want to be like that with anybody. I don't want to come home and you didn't do anything at all. You didn't clean, you didn't cook, or you're still sitting in the bed not doing anything. hobbies. You know what I'm saying? You have hobbies. If you don't have a full education, educate yourself. I will help you pay for college. I will pay for your college and help you go and everything like that. I will help you. I have a car. I have a car. I have a PT Cruiser. I have a PT Cruiser. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I have it for my girlfriend or my wife whenever she comes. Whenever I'm a little dirty from doing this motorcycle work, but you know what I'm saying? I have, you know what I'm saying? I have a car for whenever I get a female. She has a car. I can support her with a car and tell her, get your license and go ahead and you can drive us around and stuff. Awesome. If she doesn't have a license or anything like that, that's okay. I have licensed drivers who I pay to come and get me and do what I need to do during the day, food shopping and all sorts of stuff. Also, we have something Uber out here. We order Uber. Uber comes and picks you up and brings you places and brings you back home and stuff. All sorts of stuff like that. Can I afford it? Yeah. Sometimes the money is a little tight, but I can make money. I have too many college degrees, too many certifications. I have too many skills. Now, why do I have these college degrees and certifications? I've always known I've been able to fix things in my life. I turned around, I ripped apart my older adopted brother's dirt bike when I was let's say, shoot, I was a young kid, whatever. I ripped it apart all in pieces and I put it back together. When I put it back together, it was working. When I took it apart, before I took it apart, it wasn't working. I have a gift. I am able to take things apart and put things back together and get them to work. I have a gift. I can draw with my hands. I have a gift. I do photography. I have a gift. I can do poetry. I have a gift. I can fix everything under the sun. My name is William Adorno. I am the real Mr. Fix-It. Now, as a man, I'm honest, loving, educated, respectful. I don't play no games. I don't play no games. I am not a cheater. I'm not going to cheat on you and get some other woman and this, that, and other. I am not going to do that. That's not in my character. I'm not. Yeah, you like that, right? Yeah, I like that too. That's from working out. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of weight stuff back there. If you can see them, I don't know. They're like over there. The weights and things over there. All that stuff for working out. You know? Shoot. I'm an honest guy. I'm a good guy. You know, I had some bad turns in life with some idiot people that I dealt with, and I did a little bit of jail time here and there. I'm not a jailbird. You know, shoot, if I could take it all back, I wouldn't have had those friends. I was looking for friends because I had no family and nobody, so I was looking for some acceptance from people. Okay? I stayed with my ex-wife for 15 years. She cheated on me multiple times, but I couldn't leave because of the children. I believe in a child should always have his father around. So I stayed for the children. I took care of my kids very, very well. Oh, I thought someone was coming. I took care of my kids very, very well. When they were old enough for me to leave, 12 and 13 years old, I turned around and explained to them. They understood, and I turned around and left. I love nature. I just saw a chipmunk. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you can't see him now. Ah, shoot. He ran away. Yeah, we got chipmunks, blue jays, hummingbirds, all sorts of stuff out here. I love nature. I love astronomy and science and things like that. My hobbies, video games. I love video games. Yes, I play a lot of video games. I like them very much. I don't sit on the couch 24/7 playing video games. No, because I like working. That's another hobby. I love working. I love fixing things like this motorcycle and things like that. Go-karts, dirt bikes, mini bikes. Scooters, all sorts of fun things like that. I can fix everything. It doesn't matter. Shoot. Lord, that was a lot. Let me see if there's any more. I am a respectful, honest, good, trusting guy. I just want somebody to love. And I want somebody to love me. For once in my life, for once, I want somebody to love me. I need it. I'm not going to look for acceptance through friends and everything else. Friends will get you in trouble. I learned that lesson. I learned the hard way in my life. I learned the hard way because I didn't have parents to teach me right and wrong. I didn't have no parents to teach me right and wrong. I learned the hard way. You know? Am I crying about it? No. I don't care. Yes, I met my real family. I met my real family about 5-6 years ago. It wasn't the grandest of reunions. They didn't care. They don't even talk to me. Nobody wants to know me. I am alone. I have been alone for about 6 years now. No, 4 years now. Right. I just had a girlfriend there. I had a girlfriend. She recently left a couple of weeks back. I had her, and she was a bum. She would sit in the house and not do nothing. She wanted to cook. She wanted to clean. She didn't want to do nothing. She wanted to stare at her phone and Facebook. She didn't want to get an education or nothing. She didn't have a GED or nothing. I had to let her go. I told her, hey, you got to go, man. I can't do it. You know, if I'm going to be here doing everything, I want you to be at home and in college, bettering yourself and taking care of the household duties. I want somebody who could cook good. I want a beautiful woman. I'm a handsome man. I work out every day. I'm very healthy. I jog an hour a day. I'm very healthy. When I take the kids, I go to the kids to the park all the time. From the children ministries from the church. We run around and play. We have a great time. I'm a good father. I love children. Do I want children? Yes, I really do. If my female, wife would like children, I would love to have children with her. If she doesn't, then hey, what can I say? C'est la vie, right? But I love kids. I'm a really, really, really good man. Just had some bad breaks in life. I'm here. I'm available. You're not going to be disappointed. Not in me and everything I do for you. I can love you more than anybody. I can be with you more than anybody. I can treat you better than anybody in the whole universe. It's the type of stuff that I do. I'm romantic. I'm sweet. I'm nice. Nice guys finish last. What can I say? It's true. I've always been in last place. Can I one time, one chance, one time, get a beautiful woman and get in first place? Can this be a happy ending for me? I'm praying it is. God bless y'all. Remember, always keep God first. And no, I don't need a woman for sex and everything all the time. No, I want a woman for companionship, friendship, love. Sex comes after marriage. I believe in that. Just as it says in the Bible. God says it. God bless y'all. Don't hurt nobody. Love everybody. Love one another, as it says in the Bible. 1 Corinthians 13 in the Bible. Definition of love. The greatest of everything is love. You obey all commandments with love. I am here available with nothing but a giant heart. Open-minded, smart, strong, healthy, drug-free. I don't do no drugs. I don't even want it. I don't care about it. I don't even want weed. I don't care about it. I don't do cigarettes. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't even drink soda. I drink water. I probably said that already. It doesn't matter. God bless y'all. I pray that I find my match. I pray that I find my woman that's going to love me more than anything. I honestly pray. It hurts inside to be alone and unwanted for all of my life. I am 44 years old. And I've always been alone. My ex-wife never loved me. None of my girlfriends really cared about me. They just liked being with me because they didn't have to work and I paid for everything. They just relaxed and didn't do anything. I want somebody for me. Because if you're with me, I'm going to be for you. Everything I'm going to do is for you. I want somebody to do stuff for me while I'm doing stuff for you. I want a really, really good, loving relationship. This is from the bottom of my heart. As God is my witness. Strike me dead with lightning bolt right now. Please.